Right, this is where we've got so far.
Looks good.
You're looking pretty good. We've made a mistake though, which Nick will tell you about, but it's looking all right. The van gets more and more full with each thing we put up, obviously. It's like one of those puzzle games.
It is, where you've got to flow the water.
Yeah. Here's something you don't see often. Nick doing some ironing.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to a new day.
Good morning!
We are back on the van today. We're going to go to B&Q and get some brackets, and then we're going to start constructing the kitchen units. We're going to put the oven in. I'm expecting this to be a complete and utter challenge, but I have got my little diagram that I've done out this morning all ready for me. Lee's throwing some carrots on the floor, and he's just done as an Earl Grey so we can have a snap, as my dad used to say, in the back of the van.
Earl Grey and carrots, and I'll also take some hula hoops as well.
And some skinny whips.
Yeah.
So that's our plan for today. So keep watching and watch what happens with the kitchen units.
Where's that paint, by the way?
In the van.
We definitely decided on it now.
Yes, although I don't like that look of that sample this morning because it looks like snot.
For goodness sakes.
So we'll have to see what it looks like on the test sheet in the van. What a lovely grim day. Even the camera won't focus for the rain on the window. Oh well, at least we make use of the overhead, the garage, so if it rains, well yeah, and the heater today as well.
First stop, B&Q for some brackets.
Here again.
B&Q rigid joint brackets is what we need.
Water K-line, please.
More screws. And some corner brackets. Right, supplies got, so I'll just show you quickly what we've got. Magnetic catchers for the cupboards and things. Some screws for the wood. Some brackets just in case, metal brackets.
I think I already have some, but...
And then these plastic brackets, rigid joints with covers, so 39 by 20, 39 by 20, and you've also got, oh, they're all 39 by 20s.
Yep.
And I also got a plastic container organiser for all our screws. Right, on to the garage. Right, we're at the garage. It's raining, which is not nice. It's that kind of rain. You might be able to see it, that just wets you through, but it's so light. So, plan is to put cabinet there and start building it.
Every measurement directly connects to another measurement, so if we get one wrong, the whole thing follows. So the first thing we need to do is get the height right, because the bed has to sit on top of the worktop, and we've decided we're going to get a 20mm worktop, so which means the cupboard height needs to be 90, and then the top of the worktop needs to be 92. So everything has to be built at a 92 height. The problem we've got is if we build the worktop out here at 60 centimetres, at the bottom it's wider, so it's 63. So we have to work on the shortest measurement, because that's going to be the work surface. So
that's what we're copying.
I don't know where to start, really.
Showed you the other day. That's what we're copying.
Copying? I've written that.
Oven,
copying all.
Yeah, but we're now copying that onto a big scale. Oven is going there. Drawers there. Fridge there, which we've not got yet. It's still on order.
Comes on Friday.
Coming on Friday. And cupboard there with the sink up there. And then that's the top hob at top of the oven. Again, the hob hasn't arrived yet. Workspace, and then the sink at the end.
So the two pieces are positioned, as we say. The hob, worktop's going to go 2 centimetres above the worktop, and then the Thetford hob, which will sit here in the middle of this entire length, will sit 95mm down, and then I've given us another 2 centimetre clearance, but it'll also have all this at the back that it'll go into. So I think we need to mount that to that level on both sides, and because we can't do any spirit levelling in the van, I think we should take it into the garage, lay the oven on its side and get that bolted in, and then put 2 supports under the oven at the front and the back for additional weight support of the oven. What do you think? And then any space below it will be a drawer.
Yeah,
at the end.
Pans and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, this is where we've got so far.
Looks good.
You're looking pretty good. We've made a mistake though, which Nick will tell you about, but it's looking all right.
So it's not so much a mistake that we can't fix. The problem is when we measured from the back to the end of the worktop, we overlapped the worktop by 2 centimetres, but what we didn't do is factor in the door fronts. So right now the worktop will end. The 60 centimetre depth worktop will end where that is, rather than be 2 centimetres beyond the drawer fronts. So we've got a little noggin here. So that's where the drawer fronts will be. So we need 2 centimetres beyond that at this point, and then give us an extra centimetre for the deviation in the wall, which means that we need to measure from where my hand is now all the way back and find out where we cut off at the back. I reckon about 2.5–3 centimetres needs chopping off the back, which is good because we haven't chopped too much off. We can't put it back, but at least we can take more off.
The van gets more and more full with each thing we put up, obviously, but it's that's where we're going to sit, by the way. 2 seats and a table, which will fold out into a sofa as well. So there we go. We've got them all cut.
We just had a senior moment, didn't we?
A very, very senior moment. We've been thinking it's Wednesday all day, and then, well, you explain.
Well, the guy just rang me and said, I've got your fridge. And I'm like, we're supposed to be delivering it on Friday. And he's like, it's Friday today. Leigh was saying, it's not Friday. So we were arguing with the delivery driver. Anyway, I looked at
We're not arguing, he was laughing.
He says, what day did you think it was? And I went, well, not Friday, obviously. So we've had to ring our neighbour Jackie and say, can you get the delivery for us?
For some reason I thought it was Wednesday when I woke up. I went to do all my Wednesday stuff, like scheduling the video, and for all day I thought it was Wednesday. But anyway.
Fascinating.
Yes,
right.
Fascinating. So that has done all the cutting now. Obviously,
we now need the fridge.
A worktop going on there, which we haven't got.
Now, do we make larger drawers or smaller cupboard? Because one way or another, that pump or that expansion vessel has to move.
Yeah. So where's the cupboard? Oh no, the fridge is going to be there, isn't it?
Well, the sink's kind of got to go up to here. So we're thinking about taking that socket out because really we're like, well, why do we need it? So the fridge is going to go here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be elevated because it's almost as high as the top of the worktop, and then it'll have like a plinth to hide the rest. So can't really do much more now until we've got the fridge.
Which has just been delivered. Our neighbours Jackie and Richard have taken it in for us. Right, we're back at the lodge. We had to come back as we had a delivery, as I was saying before.
The beast has arrived.
Didn't realise it were coming today. It's Friday, and here is our van fridge.
It's freaking massive.
It is rather large, but it is a van fridge. It's got a big cutout at the back, hasn't it, for the wheel arch?
No.
Has it not?
No. That's the problem. I've had to move the pump. There's nothing fits behind it. So literally, there's only like emergency taps behind it.
I thought we bought one with like the cutouts.
The cutout goes to where the compressor is there.
Oh, so there is like a wheel arch type thing on the
About
back.
that big.
Yeah.
But then in the middle it sticks out again. So there's no real... So, and also as well, I didn't anticipate this. So if I run that through to where the sink's going to be,
Oh yeah.
we're probably not getting enough pipe on it. And I plan to make this elevated up to this height here, so everything, so we literally can have a trim underneath. So what I'll do is I'll build a platform for this to stand on, and then on the inside there are holes there that you can take off and screw it into the frame.
Never mind that. I want to see inside. Inside. Let's have a proper look.
There we go. A full-size fridge and freezer.
And it's 12 volt.
Yeah.
Do you
The cable's chunky, so we're going to need a chunky cable to wire in.
think we've gone a bit big? Mind you, if we're going to be living in it, well, for extended periods.
We're going to be in it for 2 months,
Yeah.
so we need to make sure we've got a snap.
Yeah. Well, Nick's just planning the European trip, but I want to go all around Europe and around the UK in it as well.
Oh.
What?
Wait a minute. Is the sink going to fit? Oh, shite.
Here we go. Here's the sink.
We might have a bit of an issue here. Because the drain pipe is flush up to the fridge and the sink has to fit in that slither.
That's alright, isn't it?
Well, we can push it right close up to the bed there.
That'll be fine.
Right, it can go like flush up to there and then the tap will be here, but the bed stops here. So the bed will literally sit on the sink.
Which may sound weird, but it's only when it's extended and then on a daytime it'll be pushed back.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I can move the fridge. If I take a little noggin off the end of the cupboard at the back, I can move the fridge forward that much and make the cupboard slightly bigger.
I'm excited to see it now, aren't you? It makes me giddy. Just got to get us dining and living room things there.
The logistics are stressing me out.
Gives you something to do. Right, it's a while later, and this is what we've got up to so far. So, the dividers are in.
Need a multi-tool.
Need a Oh, it's there. And the battens at the front and the back are on. And
fridge is in.
Fridge is in.
The fridge is not mounted, it's going to be on a platform that'll raise it up to this bar, as I said.
Yeah.
But the gaps between are exactly the same, and the mounting battens here. All we need to do is secure that back one, and then the whole thing then needs to be, use those little triangular things to fix it to the wall, and then they're firmly in place. So at the minute it's fixed over there, but nowhere else.
And I'm going to start going making dinner because it's 7 o'clock. You want some of this sauce on?
Yeah.
Pour it on.
There? There's loads on there. Is that yours?
It's something
So what is it?
Miso
Oh, Japanese miso mince.
mince with, not finished yet.
No, the cucumber.
And now I'm not a big fan of cucumber usually, but this is pickled cucumber.
Ooh. Did it come pickled or have you pickled it?
Pickled it. Sugar and some sort of vinegar.
Slap it on. So we've done in the van for tonight. I would show you, but we've just locked up, so we'll show you guys in the morning. But we've got some kind of structure in place now.
And we're going to eat this. Good morning, welcome to the next day. We're just heading out in Robin. We're going to go to a local camping place where we actually got Taylor from last year. Not our Taylor, the one that we rented.
We need some elbow joints.
We need some elbow joints, and we'll have a little mooch around because they do all sorts of camping stuff there as well.
We might come back with the toilet, you never know.
Well, yeah. And then...
It's cheaper on Amazon for the toilet.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, we can have another look at it, I suppose.
It's cheaper for the elbow joints, but I need them today.
Yeah.
Right, we've just been in and we've got our bits. They had a lot selection of camping things. Lee had a little bit of a look around. We felt some of the plates that we're going to have when we kit out Taylor, some very lightweight melamines, but this is what I went for. So they are the cheap version of the John Guest elbow joints, which we need to reroute the pump, and then it's back into it to lift the fridge and actually wire the fridge in to make sure it works before we start installing it as well.
Today's dilemma. Figuring out where to put the pumps. It was in there, but obviously we forgot. Well, didn't realise when we're putting it in that the fridge is going to go there, so it can't go there. So we've got to get the pump and what's that thing?
The expansion vessel.
Expansion vessel.
Have to go in here. So I could put them there.
Yeah. Here we're going to have drawers, so obviously we'll make one of the drawers just not go back all the way.
What about like that?
Yeah.
Pump there.
Yeah.
Expansion vessel here.
Yeah.
And then that feed back into here.
Yeah. And then
that might be an option.
There's going to be a cutler drawer at top and then whatever below it.
Right, let's go with that.
We've just got the sink resting where it's going to go as well, so that's where it's going to go. So, hob will be there when that gets delivered. That'll be worktop, sink. It's like one of those pipe puzzle games.
It is, where you've got to flow the water.
Yeah.
Right, so these are the parts we've got, and all the bits that we have. And we need to get them two there, that one, and this tap into that socket neatly.
Right, Nick's done it.
I think so. So I just need to wire the pump back in now and via the switch that's in the ceiling. But basically the feed from the tank comes in here, it goes through the filter, into the pump, into the expansion vessel, and then it spurs off into the sink tap, shower tap, boiler, and then the hot water comes back from the boiler with a master switch here, that to the sink and that to the shower. So now I just need to put the power back on, test that it all works. So I need you to put some water in the tank for me.
Right, ready to fill, yeah?
Yeah. Where's my Wago clips?
Somewhere in this van, but I don't know at the moment. How much do you want?
5 or 6 litres put in.
Right, almost time to try the fridge. Nick's just said there's an error light.
It's because there's no fuse in it, I think. I wouldn't know if it's working other than, I mean,
But light, yeah, there'll be a light and you'll be able to hear it buzzing, I presume, like a normal fridge.
Wired in. You just do a bit of cable management. Right, I need a 5-amp fuse now.
The fuse box is outside here. Very nice sized fridge for our travels, and a little fridge freezer as well there. Get some ice in there for his gins on his travels, and there's milk and maybe a bottle of red wine chilling in there. Bit of fruit and veg and salad and stuff in there.
Right, I'm ready.
Right.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
It's online.
Oh, a light's come on.
Oh, I can hear noise.
Yeah, I can hear it.
What's that?
Like a fan at back.
Maybe it's just booting up. Bloody hell, that can't have that all the time. You never sleep. So this fridge is an extremely low-powered fridge. It's 45 watt and 3.75 amp, which is, for the size of it, is absolutely incredible.
But it's loud, that.
Maybe it's just comes on when it needs to, like...
Yeah, maybe.
Well, maybe the fact that the door's wide open as well.
Well, yeah, let me shut the door. Can't imagine that'll just stop that fan though.
Not straight away, but as soon as it starts to chill...
Well, yeah, it's just been turned on, so it's gonna...
It's got to build up its compressor-y things and what have you.
Working. Right, Nick's just creating a stand.
A plinth.
For the fridge to go on so that it can be raised up. Because when it raised up, because we're going to have like light underneath the front.
Screws.
A couple of screws. This is that box I got the other day from B&Q. Which screws is it?
The ones you just gave me last time.
35 mil.
That'll do.
Oh,
25 will do.
So look,
Oh, 30.
30. 2 of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, the fridge is going to sit on this. And we're hoping we've got it all correct.
Well, I think this is lined up. At least this will give it elevation, and then inside the fridge you actually screw the fridge to the side walls.
Here's something you don't see often. Nick doing some ironing.
Special kind of ironing this.
So it's sort of like, what do you call this?
Iron-on edging. It's for this basically. It's a thin piece of wood with glue on the back, and the iron melts it and then it sticks. So I'm just going to wait for it to dry, and then you use a Stanley knife to trim it. You can even sand it, and then that's available to paint. So we've got nice clean edges on these front bits.
Is that fridge I can hear?
Yeah. Loud.
Yeah. But
it's not that loud.
It's obviously only just getting to its right temperature.
It does say that the compressor can make a noise as well.
Yeah.
That'll be like that noise that sounds like bubbling.
Yeah.
But it says having a white noise thing on a night.
Well, maybe.
That's amazing. I've used this before years ago, and it were never as good as this. So because it's pure wood, you can actually sand it. So I've cut the trim off and then used the sander, and it's literally, even though it's a different colour now, at least it's got now a smooth edge.
And that'll be painted.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to put some masking tape about this point here, and we're going to paint this bit. So when you're seeing kind of like down the cracks of cupboards, you'll not see more than the first kind of like 3 or 4 inch.
Right, just creating some pieces for the back of the oven.
There we go. Fits in there. It's just to give the unit some structural support. Then what we'll do is we'll actually fasten the units directly to the wall, and they'll be permanently fixed then.
Let me just have a quick look at this before you do that. So Nick's put all that on here, so it looks like perfect wood now, all the way down.
Well, technically it is wood. I've just stuck it
well,
on.
yeah, it is. But it looks like we've got a perfect piece of wood.
That's at the perfect height now.
Yeah, and the fan stopped on that. Once it got to its perfect...
It comes back on every so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've put some of the...
That's darker now, isn't it?
Some of the new paint on, so that's the
we'll go with that one.
sage one. And that was...
Not the sage, because it...
No, but it's called Platinum Sage. And that misted
North Shore.
one. No, it's not called North Shore.
Yeah?
No, it won't call North Shore.
It's called the North...
That's it, North Wind Blows.
That's it.
And I've put a bit there as well, so you can see the Platinum Sage is on the right. I just like that little green bit, the little bit of colour.
Me too.
Bit of wood filler on some of the corners.
I've ordered some more because I think we're going to run out for these.
Wood filler?
Yeah.
What's this?
There's another tub on floor. I've ordered a new one.
Oh, you've ordered some more. I thought you meant we were waiting for some more. So, not much visual change today, but it's taken us a while.
I hate days like that.
To do all that.
You've done nothing.
So, no, but I like days like that where you know you've done something that has to be done. Do you know what I mean? You've got a job out of the way like that.
We haven't done shower. We started off with that.
No, well, we'll maybe do that tomorrow now. And then we're thinking about doing that wall tomorrow as well. The door. Platinum Sage then?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I don't know what it'll look like on the camera, but it has got a green tinge to it, and we'll...
Yeah, but not as much. If you didn't
Nick
have that
hates me
darker one
saying
next
that.
to it, you wouldn't see it.
Why do you hate it being green?
Because I don't want a green... I don't want it looking like G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe?
In that film.
Yeah.
With,
Demi Moore.
From...
Demi Moore, wasn't it? Ghost.
No.
G.I. Joe.
Kurt Russell's wife.
Oh, no, that was... Benjamin.
Private Benjamin.
Yeah.
It's all right. I know, right?
I do still quite like that one as well, though, but I'm just thinking that might be a bit dark, the one on the left. On a big scale. I don't know now.
Maybe.
I'm stuck. Doing a bit of exercises.
Van's rocking, so it's definitely solid.
Very
Right, so that's
solid.
the carcass built. We've built it very differently to how everybody else builds it. We've literally built it to the wall as we've been doing it, and then fit in the fridge as you saw. So this is trimmed. This will all be painted. This will be the only bit that you'll actually see, and then the rest of it will be like door front. So this bit here you will see, and that bit round there you will see.
That's going to be a cupboard, and we had an idea today that we might like do a pull-down cupboard, so we get a lot of space in there for pans and
Yeah,
things.
because what I'll do is I'll put a plinth on here, which will come up to the bottom there, and then the lights will be on this side of it for the light projection, and then the rest of it will just be storage. So we may just kind of put cushion floor down on that when we actually get round to doing it.
And tonight's job, when we're inside, we're going to choose a backsplash for up here. We're going to DC fix it, and they do all sorts of different
On
patterns.
a PVC sheet.
Yeah, so we've got to choose that tonight.
So I've just been looking at the power consumption for the fridge. Even though it's rated at 45 watts at 3.75 amp, it's only using 0.3 amp, and I think it's 7 watts or something like that. And it's on its medium setting, and if I open this and put my hand in there, it is frozen solid. You can see the ice up there. Ice.
And it's not
Absolutely freezing cold.
and it's not drawing any power, really.
Nothing.
Much.
The solar panels can maintain it permanently without even touching the battery.
Amazing. Tastiest, best sauce I've ever made, thanks to HelloFresh, and it's creamy tomato Cajun chicken. That is so good.
It is very nice, actually.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost like Is it creme fraiche you're putting in?
Yeah, creme fraiche.
You taste it. It's got like a sour cream taste.
Italian cheese.
Can we eat it now?
Yeah, I'll let you put that out now.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the next day. We're churning through these days really fast. I'm really conscious at the minute. We are just getting ready. We're going to finish this vlog and then we're getting ready to go out. I'm just listening to my new favourite song, which is called She Had Me at Heads Carolina by Cold Swindle. I'm obsessed with it. I keep playing it over and over and over. I've only just realised it's actually a reimagined song from the original one by D somebody or other.
Stop boring everybody.
People will listen to that now and wonder what it's all about. It is a brilliant song. It's really uplifting. Leigh likes one, but it's all about getting married, having kids and dying, which is just typical Leigh.
No, it's about how quickly time goes and make the most of every moment. Just like our saying, every day's best.
Well, I'm playing this song to death, so...
It's like our motto in song version. It's called... What's it called?
You tell me.
Next thing you know...
You'll be dead. Next thing you know, you'll be dead. That's the second song. So anyway, mine's the better song. You guys listen to it. You let us know what you think is the best song. I think mine's more upbeat and more uplifting.
Oh my God, touch me like that. Oh my God.
That's not uplifting.
Kylie's new song.
We are playing a lot of country music in the van at the minute when we're doing the van. So that's our current thing. Absolute country.
Thanks for watching all the videos. I hope you're enjoying the van vlogs. Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Next vlog, we're putting that on the wall.
And we may have some visitors. My mum, my dad, my aunt Brenda, but they're not sure yet because my mum's got a bit of a dicky tummy this morning.
Oh, for God's sake. Has she had a curry?
No.
Right. Anyway, see you on the next vlog. So see you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave us a comment. And we will see you on the next vlog. Bye. Bye.